And I'm not talking to air. I'm not talking to air.
Boo! Welcome, folks. It's me, Red Stiltskin, the realest person this side of the real coast, baby. Red Stiltskin. And I'm not talking to air. This is the podcast where we dissect popular ghost television shows and look at them to see how gay they are and how stupid they are and whether or not they make us laugh or fear for our lives. With me, as always, directing this rotten, disgusting, haunted ghost ship is my producer, Blue Baltimore. And yes, his feet are dirty. Okay, he did not wash them before coming into the house, which he knows he's not supposed to do. So because of that, he's not going to get any nice cream later. Okay.
Nice cream?
Yes, the vegan ice cream made from frozen bananas or the frozen members of my dates that didn't go very well. All right, today we are going to be discussing episode 2 of Conjuring Kesha. What's the name of the episode, Mr. Producer over there? Do your job. What's the name of the episode?
You're putting me under pressure.
Oh my God, you're putting me under pressure.
Singing to the souls.
Singing to the souls. That's not it, is it?
No, it's close.
It's singing into the dark, singing until someone else screams, singing until someone tells us to stop. What is it? Okay, this episode is called Songs for the Dead because, of course, our musical songstress Kesha can't, anytime someone is going to tell her to sing, she's not going to say no, even if the audience is invisible. Maybe this episode of her show should be called I'm Not Singing to Air, even though that's clearly what she's doing. Her celebrity guest is Betty Who. Okay, raise your hand if you know who Betty Who is. Clearly, no hands are raised because who the F is Betty Who? Okay, who are you? Right? Betty Who is a singer. She was married to Jack White. Okay, so she's like, everyone knows Meg was married to Jack White, but no one knows Betty Who was, But is that right? Am I telling the right story? I might not be. I don't think I am. I think I'm confusing two shows. But who cares? Do you care? You don't care. You're not even listening. You're cleaning, and this is playing in the background so you can avoid thinking your own private thoughts. Okay, you don't need to know who these people really are. Betty Who, she's fine. She seems into it. She's open. She's like Kesha's older sister, and Kesha, I don't know, moved
Younger sister.
She's younger? Oh, Kesha. I was going to say she looks like Kesha's older sister, but Kesha went away to war and received damage that she needed reconstructive plastic surgery for, and then she came back, so Betty Who defends her little sister even though she's got plastic Barbie doll face. I don't know. So here Kesha is staring at me. Let's go ahead. Let's get this show started. Most beautiful, gorgeous queen, pop star Betty Who. Okay, now we know she's a gorgeous queen. So again, we don't need to know much more than that, right? I don't need to know what she did professionally in her life. I don't need to know anything else. So, the girls, they are going to explore a dark and mysterious historic opera house. Drop in the chats if you've ever been to any kind of opera house. It doesn't have to be dark or mysterious. It could be light and clearly understood. I don't know. If you've been to an opera house, drop it below. Let me know if it was haunted. And what's the name of this opera house, Mr. Baltimore over there? Antoinette Opera House. Great. And where is this opera house, Mr. Baltimore?
I think Kesha says some inappropriate words in Tennessee.
Inappropriate? What do you mean? In my cousin Tennessee? What the?
I think he was a little less vulgar.
Okay, so it's all we know is it's in Tennessee. Great.
Yep.
Great. Again, I guess this show isn't for giving you any real information. Okay. Excellent. So we are in the middle of nowhere in Tennessee. We are at the Antoinette Opera House. We're at the Antoinette Opera House. Did y'all know Marie Antoinette done been here at this opera house? No, she hasn't. Okay. I don't know. I don't know anything about Tennessee other than the jokes that other people make about it. And since I just steal other people's jokes, I can't really form my own opinion. I do know they have haunted opera houses, though. Let's check out our first clip here. What's our first clip gonna be, Mr. Baltimore?
Ghost STDs.
Ghost STDs, of course. That ectoplasm will just erode you from the inside out. Always wear protection when you're fucking with the ghosts. Imagine you're on Grindr and it's all torso pics anyway. So then you see just a see-through torso and you're like, ooh, who's this sexy dead guy? He's hot. If you have attachment issues, you'll hope that he haunts you, right? He'll never leave. He'll get attached. I want you to possess me. Possess my asshole. Okay, what is our timestamp? That would be helpful, Mr. Baltimore. Oh, look, a note. A ghost scrawled a note on this fucking piece of leftover middle school notebook paper.
Spooky stuff. Let's go catch some ghosts.
I don't want to catch her. Sounds like an STD.
Oh my gosh. Oh yes, Kesha, of course. She doesn't want to catch ghosts. I don't want to catch ghosts. I just got over a course of antibiotics for syphilis. I can't possibly catch a ghost right now. It's convenient for Kesha to be able to compare the suffering of the undead to a bacterial infection or viral infection. Thanks for that, Kesha. Guess what? You're probably a human petri dish. You're probably the corpse that they developed the HPV vaccine in. Okay, I don't think you need to be casting shade on these ghosts for coming in. I think a Pokemon joke would have been better, right? Gotta catch them all, right? All right, the intro has an 80s vibe. They're doing their little musical walkthrough. Oh, I'm Kesha. If I talk like this, I can make drama about anything. This is an opera house. People used to be here. Some of those people are now dead. How did they die? Did they die peacefully in their sleep 40 years later? Or was there some horrific accident in the opera house that we don't know about? The juiciest info of the opera house is to come, and let's just say it really puts a damper on the magical atmosphere of this experience for Kesha. Everyone's outfits are bad. Titties are falling everywhere. They go into the opera house. It's like
Read my notes.
It's like a Victoria's Secret runway. That's what the notes are for. What do you think I pay you in breakfast to do here? Jesus.
It's copyrighted material.
Oh my God, nervy. All I see is nervy titties, And Kesha's titties are pretty nervy because they are just out there. They are a trap in and of themselves. She could look down and totally have an entire entity just burst out of there. Chest bursting ghost entity, right? But it was really just curled up in her cleavage all along like a chipmunk. How creepy is it? Let's see how creepy it actually is. Because I don't believe her. I don't believe anything she says.
All right, do we do it? Let's do this. Okay.
Here we go. Let's do this. It's scary.
Wow.
I don't know.
Whoa.
Ooh, we got some ceilings falling down. She's got the heebie-jeebies, the creepy crawlies, the titty-witties. And who is this lady? Tammy. She's the owner. So here's the owner. She's creepy too. Curly brown hair, middle-aged. She's on your kid's PTA. She does this as a hobby and brings people in here. No shame in the game. We don't got to have secrets here. We don't got to keep secrets. We are all into the ghosties, One of my favorite questions to ask my students or people in a class, because I am an artist, tell you, since we're being real here, I'm an artist whose hobby is teaching, so my students, one of my icebreakers I often ask is, do you believe in ghosts and do you believe in aliens? And for me, it's like a test of openness, right? How willing are you to start some shit by being like, oh yeah, ghosts are so real. I totally had an experience. Although I heard some creepy stories. I did hear some creepy stories in class. So they're going into this place. They're going to set some intentions. If you're going to be even moderately spiritually responsible, setting your intentions when you go into a space is useful. You bring a lot to the setting. If you come and you're already scared and you're already anticipating creepy shit happening, it's going to happen. You're just going to naturally interpret it to be that way. This particular place has a lot of history, including, as we're going to find out, history of the Trail of Tears, of course, or the Great Walk, as many of the First Nation people call it. Which, if you don't know, for the kids out there, or even the adults that went to school in America, you probably didn't learn about the Trail of Tears. And it was one of the times that the American military forced Native people off of their original lands and had them march hundreds of miles to reservation lands that were waiting for them, that were far distant from their homelands and far different, a big change in their lifestyle. Of course, many people died in many forced marches that are part of genocidal efforts. Lots of people die. That's part of, that's how you're having an effective genocide, is if people are dying, right? If people are living, that's not a successful genocide, right? And I guess if you're uncomfortable talking about the genocide of the Native Americans by the U.S. government, well, you might want to watch a different podcast about a washed up pop singer who goes and talks to ghosts at various locations in the United States. Okay, you probably need to watch a whole different program altogether. Okay, so she's in this horrible place and she's learning this history. They interview witnesses that tell some of their stories. And obviously it's all again, this is a traditional ghost tale, traditional folk tale. So there's voices and footsteps of people being touched. And, oh my God, I saw something weird, here in the opera house, right? Lots of negative feelings, but again, if you are bringing that to a space, it's going to make that space feel that way. And so here we go. Kesha's starting to learn the history of the Trail of Tears, right? She thought it was good vibes, but now she's not so sure. It's not fun anymore. Or it's less fun. She's saying it's less fun. She's got this group of ladies here. And those are all her witnesses.
And the neckbeard.
And the one neckbeard guy who probably feels like cock of the walk, He's the hottest thing since sliced bread. They're scared to go to the basement because that's where the basement floor is dirt. It's a dirt floor. So, it is original to what the people would have walked on during the Trail of Tears. And no, as Kesha says, it's not feeling so magical anymore. A little bit of the good vibes have gone away once she learns the real history about the place. And I think that's part of what makes Kesha so hate watchable is like her ignorance. And she's very much determined. I don't know why she thought coming to this place where a bunch of people died would be like the greatest time ever. Like, it's not like that. Like, this is not like a party space. This is like a reflective space for some kind of spiritual occurrence. But that is one thing why, one of the reasons too why I believe that her and Zach Bagans should hook up and they should film a ghost show. And then they should also have a reality show about their relationship which I would watch the shit out of that. Okay, you know that. The reason that they are great for this type of television / entertainment is because part of us wants to see the ghost push them down the stairs like we do. Like, part of us wants to see them falling down the stairs and being injured, because that would be hilarious, because we kind of hate them and we're just as annoyed with them as the ghosts are, and we would enjoy seeing some physical comedy like that, you know. That's what makes them successful. If they were more likable, we would not want bad things to happen to them. You know, I think that's partially why I want to see them in a relationship, because for me, like, the drama is just like, it's an emotional equivalent of falling down the stairs, right? Neither of these people would be able to handle a relationship with the other. It would be amazing. Oh my God. Oh, I would love to watch that. Okay. I'll keep you posted about the Bagans verse. Drop a comment in the comments below if you believe that, if you want to see Zach Bagans and Kesha get together and they could just like do a show. I'd love to see him do a Halloween special together, right? I want to see her like jump into his arms, right? But then he gets scared and drops her and runs away. Like, who doesn't want to see that? That's like classic. Okay, so drop a comment in the chat below if you want to see that. So there's a neckbeard. He tips his hat. It's gross. Obviously, you know, these ladies are a little bit higher quality fare than these neckbeards are used to having at the buffet, if you know what I mean. Okay.
Mr. May.
Mr. May.
If you want to look at that, because that's just like the overview.
Yeah, because you're not talking and giving me enough information.
You don't give me.
You can leave that in so the people can hear how I treat you. So they know what a crappy producer you are. You fucking troll. All right, we've made it to the end of day 1. They're blabbering. Betty Who, she gets sick. You know, I think she just gets tired and anxious. She's like, this has been a lot of excitement for one day. She's like, I needed a latte and to sit down for a minute, you know. Kesha, just like Zach, loves to drum up a bunch of fake drama. Mr. May is like some old ass ghost man that's been living there, associated with the opera house, right? Every old building seems to have some old guy that just can't let go. I'm the keeper of the opera house. No, you're fucking old. Get out of here. Stop scaring the children. Night 2. Okay, they're gonna connect with Lily. Lily is a dead female human of an undetermined age that passed away. Tell us more about Lily. Blue Baltimore.
They said between the ages of 6 and 8.
6 and 8, so she was a little kid. So they're checking out the room with this girl, checking out the Native Americans. Are these two emotionally mature enough to handle this? No. Terrible outfits. Not sure what these outfits are. It would be convenient if these notes also had timestamps, but they don't. Oh, we have a note here. Blue Baltimore wrote down checkers and leather. Checkers and leather. That's how I describe a kinky date to a burger joint. We're going to Checkers. We're wearing leather. We're eating it in the fucking parking lot. Oh, we got an ad. This ad. Here, I got an ad. Hi, welcome. Glad you're listening. This is an advertisement for minding your own business. Have you ever seen something going on between two people and you thought to yourself, wow, I really belong in that conversation? Guess what? You don't. Mind your own fucking business. No one asked you. This message was brought to you by people who want you to mind your own fucking business. Thank you. All right, back to the episode here. I see, this is kind of a look, though. I mean, like, she's got this leather checker jacket on, okay, and like that with like a Speedo underneath. Like, you have your club outfit. Like, that's all you really need, okay? Whether or not I think this is a practical outfit to wear in this scenario, no, because I don't want asbestos on my leather goods, please. Who pays their laundry bill? Oh, sorry, I was rolling around in the debris of a 100-year abandoned prison. Little fossilized. Are you specialized in fossilized feces removal? Another fucking ad. Do I have it in me to make up another piece ad. Yeah, here's an ad. Welcome. Good evening. Do you stink? Do you fucking irritate people with your stench? Do you have dirty fucking shrimp feet? You should take a fucking shower so people don't throw up in their mouths every time you walk past. Thank you. This ad was brought to you by the Committee of Not Throwing Up After Every Meal. Thank you. I had the opportunity there to say that was harsh and should be cut out, but I'm not because that wasn't harsh. That advice needs to be heeded.
Headed.
You know
heeded
that's
of.
wrong. You know that's fucking wrong. Don't fuck with me. They do bring on, and since this episode does deal with a fairly sensitive cultural topic of the Trail of Tears, they do bring a native person in to inform their ignorant asses. We got the wrong clip here. You know who to blame. Write down in the comments if you think I should spank Blue Baltimore when this is over for fucking up these notes.
On camera or off camera?
Join our Patreon tier. Join the correct Patreon tier and you'll see it, baby. So he gives them some good learning, you know, which they need. Obviously, they need to learn as much as they can because that's really where their weakness is on this issue, is how much they know. Oh, and he sings this great song. And so obviously the title of this episode is Songs for the Dead. So there are several musical elements and they teach them this song. It is a beautiful song. And you can tell the energy that you get from it, you can tell is like a strengthening positive energy, which as I said before, you know, whatever energy you bring to a space, you're going to charge that space with that energy. He said, be careful because it's scary, yo. And it is scary, yo. That's why my ass is sitting at this table talking about these asses fucking going to this place. Because this is scary. It is. You don't got to show me. I already believe. That's going to be my bumper sticker instead of I believe or I want to believe. Mine is just, I believe. Leave me the hell alone, okay? She's feeling a little nervous. She's got a little diarrhea. She can't quite clench it off. There's no running water here, so she brought a bejeweled pink 5-gallon bucket to have her nervous diarrhea into. That I made up. That was a joke. That'd be me, honestly. I'd be like, yeah, I can't fucking take this. I'd be the idiot in their pants and being like, I have to go get new pants. I cannot stay. My cheeks.
Keep an extra pair in the van.
Nope, that's too convenient. I want to have to drive to the nearest Walmart. That's 45 minutes away because I'm in the middle of nowhere. Get to the Walmart, call, be like, I'm tired. I don't think I can make it back. See, she's having stomach cramps too. I guess this is just diarrhea, Oh, I finally figured out this ghost's name. It's Diarrhea Jones. And they're striking these down left and left. I didn't know that when I came to this place to find ghosts, there would be ghosts everywhere. I had no idea. I know I was trying to find them, but I didn't think I would. I just wanted to hug Betty Who in the dark and make scary noises in her ear. Why did you bring me here, bitch? That's what I would say. A lot of things have happened that have been weird, interesting, and supernatural. The weirdest thing is that anyone gave you a fucking show, Kesha, please. I want to see it. And I just saw it. That's Kesha. She keeps setting up these scenarios for these things to happen. And she's like, I can't believe that happened, Like, what the f***? That's like turning the shower on when you're inside it and being like, I can't believe I got wet. Who knew? I didn't think that would work. I don't know. She could. But that's what I love about her and Zach. Like they can take anything and make it dramatic. That's their skill. That's why they're entertainers. That's why I want to see them together. That's why I want to see them doing it. Think about what a big deal they'll make out of Zach's dong. She'll be like, hello, is there a dong here? I can't see one. And Zach will be like, the dong's right in front of you. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm not, though. Stop listening. No. I'm just kidding. My mom has always been supportive of my work, and I'm always appreciative of that. Granted, it got us to this place. So, drop a comment in the chat below if you think she should be less supportive. Okay. So here we go. Honestly, I consider video like this art. That's why I'm critiquing. That's why I'm doing it. This is an art critique. Okay, that's all this is. We're being creative. You can critique good art, bad art. We've chosen this art. So here we go. Kesha and Betty Who are using the famous gem pod, which you know is the bedazzled REM pod. And they're having a conversation.
I'm Kesha. Who are you?
Ooh, the box said her name. It said Kesha. Did that just say Kesha?
Did it just say Kesha?
Obviously the spirits.
Say my name.
Did you just say my name? Kesha. I love it. I love it. I love her. She's so awesome. Hi, I'm Kesha. Who are you? Shut the fuck up. I love her. Did you just say my name? Did you just put your dick in? It's small. Hi, I'm asshole. Who are you? Gold. And all right, here we are on another break. Ad break. Hello, listeners. This is an ad for shutting the fuck up and taking a break. That's right. The best way to take a break is to stop what you're doing and leave. So, goodbye. We'll be back after this break to finish this conversation with Kesha. Bye. Welcome back, folks. We are back from break. I hope you enjoyed your break. If you didn't take a break, I don't care. I can't see you. What the hell? Okay. So we are getting into some awesome parts here on this video. You know, Kesha is about to continue communicating with this ghost. We just heard her. We just heard the ghost say Kesha's name. So the ghost is aware of Kesha in the Baggins verse. Okay. So this ghost is part of the Baggins verse squad. That's solid. Rock and roll. Oh, what's that her name again?
Again?
What? What?
It's obsessed. Why are you obsessed with me?
That's it, get out.
I heard something.
Just told her to get out. Get out.
Like I want to get out of here a little bit.
I feel like suddenly I want to get out.
That's it. Good. Bye.
Oh, I love it. I gotta watch it again.
That's it. Good.
I love it.
Like I want to
Okay, so she's saying she wants to get out.
We're going to leave now.
Kesha says we're going to leave. And the spirit's like, good. Good, great, bye. Okay. Oh, I love it. Oh, that is so funny. The spirit should win an Emmy for that. She's like, we're going to leave. And the spirit's like, good, great, bye. Bitch. Oh my God. That was so funny. That was like the sassiest spirit recording I've ever heard. It's so good. So basically the ghost, the whole time Kesha's talking to it, the ghost is like, Kesha, get out. And she's like, I'm going. And she's like, good, great, bye. Oh my God, that's so perfect. So hats off to this queen, this dead queen out here slaying and giving Kesha the sass that she deserves. Oh my God, iconic. Okay. And as we move on, they continue with Cindy, the psychic. Cindy, you're rocking our
Chloe.
world. Chloe. Oh, we were wrong. It's not Cindy. It's Chloe. Apologies to Chloe that we were calling you Cindy, even though we could still be wrong. I don't know. Someone fact check us in the comments. Someone rip us to shred in the comments, please. And I hope it's like Cindy's grandson. You spelled grandma's name wrong. Come for us, please. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so and you know, in order to outdo Demi, you know, we all know Demi made the meme rounds recently because she was caught singing to a ghost, and we are definitely gonna review those episodes later on as well. But obviously, Kesha has to capitalize on whatever this trend is of singing to the spirits. So let's go ahead. Let's check that out. Kesha starring Betty Who. Of course, an ad. All this time could be used to raise awareness about important issues like...
Don't think too hard.
See, obviously nothing is that important. Clearly, this time could be used to talk about important issues like maintenance of leather jackets once they've come into contact with asbestos, you know, the effect of lead paint on a pop singer's brain after spending too much time licking the walls in a historic mansion. I mean, there's so much time this could be devoted to. Okay, here, thank God. Oh, Chloe says, I think you should sing. I think you should sing on the stage. I just have this feeling. There's cameras here. You're Kesha the pop star. You should definitely sing. We all know Chloe is the right age, though. Chloe has definitely given a job to someone while listening to TikTok. 100%. She wants them to think of the first song that enters their mind. Obviously, sing grace. How sweet the sound. Oh, it's beautiful. The gem pod is going off. Their singing is making the gem pod go off. Based on the conversation they just had, I don't think it's trying to communicate a positive message. If we already got good, great, bye. I'm pretty sure this one is
Get off the stage.
yes, something along the lines of shut the f*** up. Yeah. Did you see the gem pod going crazy, girls? The gem pod going off the rails. If Betty Whose mouth were open any wider, I'd say that
I think they're happy.
she's definitely going to take something home with her. That spirit STD has a lot of room to enter right there, you know? They're delighted. They're glad that the spirits liked their singing. They're bowing. They're like, thank you. Oh my God, thank you.
I get that.
Beep, beep. Oh, they love us. Beep, beep. You want me to move to Maui with you? Beep, beep. Oh my God, we're getting married. They can extrapolate so much from a beep. I wish I had those intuitive abilities. They're talking about Mr. May, the owner. He wants his credit. They feel way less scared in here now than they did before, which I'm very grateful for. Ooh, what? Mr. Nasty. That's right. That's what they call Mr. May. They call him Mr. Nasty because the girls, they be walking through the space. All of a sudden, they're like, oh, my pump came off. Why are my little tootsies exposed? Oh my God, I feel something touching my little tootsies. Mr. Nasty's on the scene. That's a great grinder name too. Mr. Nasty and then the eggplant emoji.
You should leave an eggplant in there next time.
I should what? Put an eggplant in my ass next time? Done. Already did that. Okay, so they're in the basement now, checking out. Ooh. She smells bodies. Someone bring some Axe spray down here. Dark memories in the house built on the Trail of Tears. Who would have thought? Wow, what a revelation. The drama. I mean, again, did Kesha really did this white lady really need this other white lady to tell her that this was a tragedy that happened here? How many white ladies does it take to recognize the pain and suffering of a person of color? That's our new joke here. It's like they're shocked. It's like they're amazed that that these people would be suffering. It's like really? Like, what did you think, you know? She's writing in her journal. They're hearing sounds. The drama.
She's using automatic writing.
She's using automatic writing. She should be using automatic running and running the hell away from there where she does not belong. Okay. We're on another ad break. And actually, I think this is the perfect timing again. I think we had a sponsor pay for actually 2 ad breaks this time, which is awesome. And that sponsor is Mind Your Own Fucking Business. Why are you going and fucking bothering people when they're trying to rest in peace? Literally, like you're preventing them from resting in peace. Leave them alone. Leave them alone, please. Either be more educational and intent on educating the public about this, or less spectacle. Like I would watch, you don't got to add all the music. You don't got to add all the drama. I'd watch your dumb, gross ass walk around these places anyway, while some freaking neckbeard reads the Wikipedia page to me. Like I would. Like I don't ask for much here, people. They're hugging. Betty Who is like 8 inches taller than Kesha, though, which is again where that older sister vibe comes in. Kesha's like the younger. It's like they're sibling pumpkins, except Kesha has been carved into a jack-o'-lantern, and the rest of the pumpkin community's like, oh, what happened to you, man? We'll take care of you. Don't worry. As she just slowly turns to mush. On the front stoop. Oh my God. I'm sorry, Kesha, I love you. I can't tell you how much I've listened to your music and let it pump me up to kick ass at work and school, okay? You defined my puberty and dating years, okay? You really did shape a generation of drunks who had to get sober later. You did. But it was fun. For the 30 minutes in between getting drunk and puking, it was the time of our lives, They say the kids aren't into that much anymore, and I'm glad. It's like they said, why go out to a bar when you can Zoom with your 4 friends in your pajamas in your bed, right? Do you really need more than that? I don't know. If I'm being real, when I'm at home, I'll come find you when I'm ready to talk to you. Let me put it that way. If I ain't around, believe I'm okay. You don't got to worry about me. I'll find you when I'm ready, okay? I'll come check on you, okay? Amazing Grace. Shut up! Honestly, would I listen to them sing to me? Yeah. Yeah, I want a cameo from Kesha and Betty Who. 100%. All right, so Chloe or Cindy, whatever her name. I still think her name is Cindy. I think you're wrong. I don't think it's Chloe. Chloe, Cindy, if you're listening, drop us an email. We'll make the correction. We'll have you on our show, and we'll just call you Big C or something. MC Ghosty. Right? We're wrapping up the show. They had a great time. Kesha's doing her whole music video thing. The production on these the production value on the first 4 minutes and last 4 minutes of the podcast really aren't descriptive of what happens in the middle. It's kind of like our podcast. So they're wrapping it up. Next up, next week's episode, Gata is on. Oh, he's wonderful. Great episode. I'm excited to review it with y'all. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, comments, and concerns, list them in the chat so we can laugh about them to ourselves later. Okay?
Let's say good, great, bye together.
You want to say good? You're going to talk now? Maybe write down in the comment below if you think Blue should talk more. As always, I am your host with the most, Red Stiltskin. I am 100% a human being. Yes, I am 100% real. With me, as always, is my idiot producer, Blue Baltimore. Say hi.
Hi.
And together, I think our new outro, we have to steal it, obviously, from our friend in this episode. So let's say it together. Okay. Good. Great. Bye. Your shame. Bring shame to your family. Turn the record.